me.
Yeah, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 56 to Mike. 56.
On third down. Boom. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone. Back to throw. Boom. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Tackle. 56. Check 56.
From the gun. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into...
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they thwart this third down situation? Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good job.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. On first down. Boom. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
56.
Looking to throw. Boom. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Boom. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. We own it. We own it.
Back to the air on second down. Boom. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Pick, baby.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. From the gun on third down. Boom. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good.
Let's go now. Hey, hold on. Here we go, D. Check 24. Check 24.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Check tight end. Check tight. Oh!
To throw on third down. Boom. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone.
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will knot us up at 10. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, it's Fletcher, and he's going to have a first down here as he gets.
We play to win. Let's go. Put it up. 56. Check back. Check back. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. From the gun. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield,
a lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the fourth quarter.
It's just me and you.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 10 yards out. And the This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On third down, it's Jenkins. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. On fourth down. Boom. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for the Giants, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back.
Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more cars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a freak now. With stage prop be looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Between our visitors and the Dallas Cowboys. Kickoff is moments away, so let's get you out to our commentators. And standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, they've got right around 100,000 packed in here like sardines at AT&T Stadium. And with the roof closed and the bottled waters flowing, figures to be a loud and raucous atmosphere in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they get a stern road test as they come into this one after losing in London a week ago.
Yeah, the schedule makers gave them a pretty tough stretch here. Ike will know early on whether these guys are ready to play.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Ready. 60 out more. Here we go. Five.
From the gun on third down, Masters. This Eagles offense, they look set and ready to go. First drive of the football game. On first down, Fletcher. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down now, it's Fletcher. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got a man, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Boom. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Looking to throw. Boom. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Boom. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Back to throw now on first down. escape, and he goes down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. Let's go.
Back to throw. Boom. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Check four. Check four.
Operating from the gun. Boom. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. We're scoreless after one.
53.
On 1st and 10. Boom. He's got it, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Masters. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The cover. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down, Rouse. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same.
So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Throwing on 1st down. Boom. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
safety three. Watch safety three. Safety three. Check.
Looking to throw. Boom. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. On first down. Boom. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10. Boom. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw their verbal trash their way, when they get...
And this is caught inside the 5, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sign. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, first and 10.
53, check, 53.
Throwing on first down. Boom. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. I hope you brought your luck, because I'm about to take you to school.
Second and 2. Well, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
58 for Mike. You're trapped.
From the gun. Boom. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And oh, he caught up.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was willing.
We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a first and goal to go. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure? Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Masters. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him. 6.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one. Here we go. Watch the run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fletcher, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. McPherson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
You. 58, come on. 58.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Watch twist.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boom. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge?
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for our visitors, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that sets them back.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Till the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Between our visitors and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. To throw on 3rd down. Boom. Over the middle, it's complete. Chains again.
That's it, baby. We got to work. Yeah. Henry. 52's the mark. That's right. Let's get off the field.
On 1st down. Boom. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Operating from the gun. Boom. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to... And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. On 1st and 10. Boom. Wide open receiver complete. And it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running back.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Costello, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? On 3rd down, Fletcher. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone.
Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
2nd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. To throw on 3rd down. Boom. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Costello. And this This is going to be